Hi, welcome everyone. My name's Erin. This is a core glider class today. So just as I mentioned a couple minutes ago, we want to be able to glide or slide on our floor surface. So if you have hard floor surface, you can use some sort of towel. These are little chamois, or you can use just your sock feet. That works as well. My cat is going to destroy everything here. And then if you're on carpet, you want to use some sort of a paper plate or a plastic plate or the lid of a plastic container, something like that, so your feet can slide. We're going to get started right away. So have your sliding devices handy. We're going to start just with a wide stance. We reach the arms up towards the ceiling, and then we do a squat and sweep the floor. So we just want to warm up the body here a little bit if you're not already warm and if you've been sitting all morning working away. Sit back with the hips, a little bit of connection to core. Nice big arms. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you squat and sweep down. Let's do a couple more. Last one. And then nice big arms. Let's circle the arms. Feel those shoulder blades make nice big circles on your back. Awesome. Okay, and then we relax there. So grab your slider, glider, whatever you have, towels. We're gonna have one under each foot. And from here, let's just go into a regular squat. Sit back and down with the hips, nice and neutral through the spine. Easy squat. When you come up, make sure you come up all the way and complete the movement. When you go down into your squat, make sure you're not tucking that tailbone under at all. Last couple. Last one. From here, we're coming down into a semi-squat or a part-way squat. Narrow stance with our feet, really connect to glutes and core to stabilize the pelvis. And we'll slide that right leg back and then bring it back in. So slide it back and return. Repeating on that right leg, feeling that stability through the left side glute area. Breathe. Last couple. Last one. And then come on up. Semi-squat. Hips back, connected glutes and core, left leg slides back and in. Make sure your front knee doesn't collapse inwards. You want to keep that knee tracking in line with your second toe. Now, of course, if you don't have a glider or a slider, you can tap the foot back, right? You don't have to actually glide or slide. We're thinking stability around that pelvis here. Last couple. And then come on up to standing. From here, we squat, slide back once, bring it in, and stand. Squat, other leg slides back, bring it in, and stand. So go at your own pace here. Make sure you're sitting back into those hips. Spine is nice and neutral. Pelvis is super stable. Hip bones are level and square to your front of the room. Okay. Body should be warming up. Let's do one more of each. Last time. And stand. Nice. This time working with just the right leg again. Come down into that semi-squat position. And we're going to circle the right leg and really find the stability on that left side. Hip bones are level and square to your front. That circle is as big or as small as you want it to be. So really feel that connection to the glute here. Breathe. Connect to deep core. One more. Awesome. Release and squat part way. And same thing with your other leg. Small circle, big circle. Connect to that right side glute as that left leg circles. Breathe, breathe. No holding the breath at all. Awesome. Couple more. Last one. And we rest. Great. So hopefully feeling nice and warm. We're gonna Change it up a little bit. This time we're going into a lunge. It'll be a long lunge. So let's go right leg, lunge back as far as feels comfortable for you, and pull it back in. So we're repeating with that right leg, lunging back. We're going to allow the upper body to tilt forward slightly so we don't end up hyperextending through that lumbar spine. One more. And switch left leg now is going to lunge. So focus on nice and neutral through the spine, connecting to that front leg glute to help us stabilize the pelvis. And you make this as big as you want, as quick as you want. Couple more on this side. Last one. And all the way to standing. Great. So this next one gets a little bit trickier. We want to go wider stance with the feet. And we're going to do a very modified slow burpee. So we're going to squat down, fingertips to the floor, slide out, slide in, and stand. So go at your own pace. When you slide out, you're sliding out to that perfect plank position. Nice neutral spine, make sure the hips don't sag to the floor. And you could, of course, use a block or a book or something on the floor if you don't want to reach all the way to the floor. So that would be an option. Little stool, fat book, yoga block, whatever you have handy. Let's do one more right here. And come all the way to standing. Great. Round two, here we go. Lunges, this time we're going to alternate one leg and then the other. So let's slide and lunge one leg, slide and lunge the other leg. As big as you like, as long as you like. Find that front leg glute connection. A little bit of core connected here. Nice and neutral through the spine. And feel stable, strong. As you get warmer, you may find that you go a little bit bigger with your movements, a little bit stronger with your movements. Okay, last couple here. Bring it in and rest. Back to that burpee, use a little bit of elevation if you like. Go as quick as you like, as slow as you like, a little bit wider stance. We squat, plank, squat, and stand. Strong and stable through the shoulders. Connect to core. Make sure your hips don't sag to the floor. Breathe. Okay, a couple more. Remember, you rest anytime you need. Last one. And stand. Great work. Okay, quick little break if you need, quick little drink if you need. We're going to move along. If you have a mat handy, you might want to have it close by. Still want to have your gliding, sliding device close by. Our first exercise, we're going to be coming into a plank position on our hands. If that's not tolerable, you can go right down to your elbows if you like. It'll be mountain climber, one knee, other knee. So drive one knee at a time, and then same principles apply here. You want to make sure that your hips don't sag to the floor. So if you're unsure, I'd rather the hips be a little bit too high than a little bit too low. Nice deep breaths, gentle pelvic floor connection, one leg, and then the other. Last couple. And we rest. Awesome. Giving those wrists a little bit of a break. This time we're going to come down onto our elbows for a plank position. So plank here, easier is going to be hips up towards the ceiling. More challenging is going to be coming closer to a straight line, but not quite. We do a jacking plank. So legs go wide and together. As wide as you like, as quick as you like. So jack plank here. plank jack. Okay, deep core everyone, breathe, breathe. Only do what feels good for you. Last couple, last one, and rest. Coming right back onto hands, as long as that feels okay for your wrists. We're gonna go back into our plank and then mountain climber, one knee and then the other. You can start to speed this up if you like, or focus on just keeping it really nice and slow and controlled. Be really conscious of keeping your head and neck in alignment with the rest of the spine so you don't end up letting your chin collapse down towards the floor. You want to feel like you have some length in the back of the neck. Last couple right here. And we rest. Awesome. Hope everybody's getting a workout so far. Down to elbows. We go into that jack plank, slide wide and narrow. Lift the hips a little higher to make it easier. Rest anytime. Feel that length through the back of your neck. Last couple. Last one. And rest. Excellent. Little break again. So we'll move along. Couple new plank type exercises. Our first one is going to be plank on the hands again. However, this time we're going to be going wide with one leg out to the side, wide with the other leg out to the side. Okay, so a different view looks like this, side and side. Stabilize the pelvis, hips stay nicely squared up towards the floor throughout the entire exercise. Breathe, rest anytime. We have a couple more. Last one, and we rest. Awesome job. Coming back down to the elbows into our plank position. From here, it's a pike. We pike it up, slowly lower down. Pike it up, slowly lower down. So when you lower down, make sure those hips, again, don't sag towards the floor. We'll do a few more, really focus on the lowering phase of the exercise. Spine stays nice and neutral the entire time. Last one, and rest. Okay, breathe, breathe. Round two for those exercises. Back to the hand plank position. One leg goes out wide, other leg goes out wide. Stable pelvis, neutral spine, strong shoulders, and go. Few more. We're not doing a million zillion. And rest. Great. Elbows last time, pike plank. So here we go. Plank position, pike it up, lower down. Pike it up, lower down. Feel the work on the lowering part. If you wanted to just go to your knees and hold a regular plank, you could do that as well. So don't feel like you need to do the slide, the glide. Okay, keep going, last little bit. Last one, and we rest. That's probably enough planks for today. We're gonna move along, everyone. So we take our feet off our sliding gliders. We're gonna come into kneeling position and then sit down onto one hip so that we can stagger our legs. We only need one of our gliding devices, hands on that glider, and we just reach to the side, pull it back in. Reach and lengthen, pull it back in. So there's a couple of things going on here. We're working a little bit through the lat area on that arm that pulls back in, but we can also focus and get quite a bit of work through the obliques on the other side of the torso. So let's take that elbow nice and wide. Keep the hand light on the floor, the one that's sliding and gliding, and then work a little more through those obliques to pull back up again. Lots of breath. Control the movement. Keep it really, really good quality movement. Last couple. Last one. And rest. Great, knees come together, switch to the other side, stagger those legs. When you're ready, one hand on that glider or slider. We'll start small. You can feel that little bit of work through the lat as you pull the arm back in, but now we're gonna focus more on those obliques. So let's go elbow wide. Now your hand on the floor is really light as you're sliding back in. Feel the work now more through those obliques, pulling you back up to a more upright position. Lots of breath here. Breathe, breathe. Nice. A few more to go. Light hand. Last one. And we rest. Great. From here, we have our mat if you need it. We come right down onto our backs. We have our gliders under our feet and come right down. We're going to go into a bridge position. So feet on the gliders, heels on the gliders, connect to core and glutes, lift up into a nice neutral spine position, bridge, and we alternate sliding one leg out, other leg out. Keep the hips lifted, feel the connection to the glute on your stabilizer side. Focus on keeping your hip bones pointing straight up towards the ceiling and nice and level with each other. A little bit of work through glutes, hamstrings, core. Try to relax the arms and shoulders. And slow it down if you need to. Last couple to go. Last one. And rest all the way down. Coming up onto your elbows. And then up onto your hands. Feet are in close towards your glutes. We do a very modified V-sit. So hands are on the floor behind us. We extend the legs as we lean back, pull it in. Extend the legs back, pull it in. Connect to deep core here. Make this movement as small or as big as you like. Make sure that outer layer of abdominal isn't doming and popping outwards. We want to feel like we're tethering down the outer layer of abdominals. So we connect to the deep core to stay strong and tethered. Breathe. Last couple. Last one. And rest. Come right down onto your back again. Right down onto your back. Getting ready for your bridge. Connect to glutes. Lift. And one leg slides. Pull it in. Other leg slides. Pull it in. Whoops, I lost my slider. Okay. One leg at a time. Connect to glutes and core to stabilize that pelvis. We have 4 more right here. Go for quality. Last couple. And we rest it down. Nice. Up onto the elbows. Up onto the hands. Place those hands behind you. Make sure both heels are securely on your slider device. Connect to core. And when you're ready, extend, pull it in. Extend, pull it in. Your hands can be nice and light here. Feet nice and light. You could even take your feet off the floor if you want to go for a full version of the exercise. Couple more. Last one. And we rest, coming all the way down onto your back. Awesome. Come over onto one side, press up. We're going to come one more time into a plank type position. So we want gliders to be on our toes again. Mat is handy if you need it. We're in a quadruped position, nice and neutral through your spine. From here, lift your knees off the floor, and now we do a double slide. So knee tuck here, slide out to plank, knee tuck. Slide out to plank, and knee tuck. Great. Last couple. Last one. And rest it down. Little rest for those wrists. Nice. We'll do that knee tuck one last time. Okay, so when you're ready, quadruped position to begin with, nice and neutral through your spine, hands are below shoulders, knees are below hips. We lift the knees off the floor for that sprawl, and then one or both legs go out, pull in, out, pull in. Try to keep the spine neutral throughout the entire exercise. One more. And resting it down. Great. We're going to come on up to standing, so give those wrists a little break. Come on up to standing all the way. Have your gliders nice and handy. Getting ready for our circles. So sit back into the hip. We circle one leg and repeat that circle. Hip bones are square to the front, level with the floor, spine is neutral, hips are reaching back. Feel the stability on that one side. One more. Awesome. We switch other side. So same thing, small circle, big circle. Circling the left leg, we stabilize on the right. Last one. And rest, come all the way up to standing. Finishing off here, we do a squat, slide back, pull it in, and stand. Squat, slide back, pull it in, and stand. Okay, so we're alternating which leg we're going to be sliding back with. Hips are back when you sit into that squat position. Spine is perfectly neutral. Last few to go here. Last one, and all the way up. Great. Take those little gliders off to the side. Nice wide stance. Let's do a deep breath in, up, and it's out. And again, deep breath in, up, and it's out. Roll out those shoulders because they did some work here as well. Nice big shoulder rolls. Excellent job, everybody. Thanks for joining.